a clamp? Oh, you mean you want a bar? You want a theme?
All right, ready? Good, right?
And we're back. American Wannabes podcast, episode 176. Let's get those intros in order. First, we have...
What's up, Jerry G from HP, back from the dead. Thank you for your prayers
Grateful Dead.
from the Grateful Dead.
And then we have...
It's Texas the Poet, a.k.a. Big Daddy, a.k.a. Magnum Filler, a.k.a. Mr. All Up in Them Guts, a.k.a. if I pull it out, the whole room gets dark, a.k.a. the reason why your girl don't call you back in the building. And excuse the flies today.
And I'm Christian Zaragoza, a.k.a. Chrissy Picks on your local social medias and networks. Also, we have...
What's up, man? It's Fern, a.k.a. El Chaton, a.k.a.
A-Rap Fern.
a.k.a. the fat of the podcast.
The fat?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You are the
fat of the land.
You called us the fat.
We're the fat,
Jerry.
Ahora ordenaron tacos.
Ahora,
We're the
still,
fat.
we still haven't started yet. This is still intro.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Brought to you by our damn selves and desmadre.com.
We're going rogue.
Also, shout out to Scotty.
Scotty Bugatti.
Yep.
Scotty Bugatti. What
Can
do
I-
you call
can you
yourself,
hear me? I
Scott? What's
can't
your
hear
Instagram,
myself.
Scott?
Oh, yeah,
Scott the filmmaker. All right.
What's up? I'm playing with it.
Yeah, I think it's you too, Jack. No, just on the bottom part where you're good.
Remember, you can hear the little... tick, tick, tick,
What about the AC?
You can hear the
No,
clicking.
the AC is fine.
Perfect.
Scott's like, I'll make it fine. Don't worry.
Drone.
We're going to have to have AC. We're in a different room, so the AC doesn't pick up as much on these mics.
We're trying it
But
out, dude. This is a new little
Jerry's
thing.
back. How are you feeling, Jerry?
Back 90%, I would say. I think it's still in me, but I'm not feeling any pain whatsoever. I'm off the meds. It's been like 2 days of pain free.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I didn't piss it. At least I didn't feel like I pissed it out.
You didn't use a strainer, though. You could have pissed it out in the morning. You didn't even know.
I didn't feel anything.
Got the Rona.
I haven't felt anything when I pissed. But other than that, pain is just gone from one day to I just want to thank everybody for
Who?
I don't know who you are, but people were
Did
praying.
anybody mention it?
I heard there was a vigil on Pacific and
No, that
Long
guy got
Beach?
shot, bro.
oh, that was for something else.
Yeah, that was for something else.
Yeah, that was it for you.
Did
Oh.
anybody really say anything? I didn't see anything. You usually post everything you get, every message, every thank you. Jerry posts. He loves posting. That
My
shit.
mama.
Oh.
I checked up on
The
you.
real ones.
I
the
checked
real
up on
ones?
you.
The real ones.
I
love
checked
how
up
Jerry,
on you.
You asked Jerry how he's doing. He I love that he doesn't know any. I don't know. I feel. I don't know. I feel worse.
I feel worse but better.
What did they give
Like,
you?
what the fuck?
What did they give you? Morphine, or they gave you Dilaudid, or did they
At
give you
the ER, yeah,
Epidural?
morphine. At the ER, morphine. That shit fucking does fucking. You're tripping because you feel so good that you forget why you were there.
Yeah.
You're just like, why am I here? What am I fucking bitching about?
You're just like, oh yeah.
Yeah. You feel embarrassed, like, because the doctors come. How are you feeling? Fool, I never felt
felt
better in my
great.
life. Like, kind of, like, I feel embarrassed for being in this fucking hospital bed, like,
You
right now.
taking up a bed.
Yeah, like, I'm taking up a bed. Like, why am I here? Kind of shit. But
Now I know
Yeah,
why
once that
people
shit
get
wears off.
addicted to heroin and shit like
Yeah.
that, because yes, those
Morphine.
does feel amazing.
yeah, they do say that, like, people keep coming back.
Because
for this.
heroin's even stronger
People keep-
than
yeah.
morphine.
People keep coming back for
Yeah.
this.
And,
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I went in like crawling in pain, dog. It was fucking bad. It was bad. I don't know how you fucking did this, survived that shit, but
4 times.
Yeah, I've had it.
it's really. For
5
anybody
times.
who's had that
5
shit,
times.
man, damn.
5 times, and I have
It's
6.
like somebody's just kicking you in your kidney, just kicking you and kicking you, just like,
Are you literally
No-
catch that?
nothing
I gotta
makes
be
it
like
better.
this.
Yeah,
You
nothing
gotta be
makes it
like
better.
this.
You-
I just lay on the couch like that.
no
Yeah,
way,
nothing.
even that hurts too.
nothing.
Like everything hurts.
You feel like nauseous.
Yeah,
you can't
nauseous.
you can't eat,
I
drink
never
anything.
felt nauseous like that, fool. That's a weird, like nauseous. Like everything makes you want to throw up.
Now you know how pregnant ladies feel.
Exactly, dog. You know.
They said that's like the pregnancy for men.
That's what I
That's
guess.
like.
I
I'm
know my
agreeing
baby.
with you.
That's what my baby's mom was like. Hey, now you know how I feel. I'm like, bitch, I have 3 rocks. You have 1 kid, bitch. Keep up. Nice. I have 2 rocks.
She has 2 kids.
2020.
All right.
One that's yours.
One that's ours.
I think the only thing
One
I
is
think
ours.
pregnancy is worse is because you actually have a baby come out, and that stretching and all that probably hurts like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But the pain of like it coming through and expanding, I think that's the same. Cause that shit hurts. Like
Did you ever take a shit where you couldn't shit it out?
I have that problem all the time.
all the time.
I know.
It's
I
called
don't.
constipated.
Drink water.
I do piece by piece.
No, like I don't want to get. It gets gross. I don't even want to go there. But I have like diarrhea like every day.
Every day.
Yeah, pretty much like all the shits that I take are diarrhea. Like the first shit that
All
I
the
take
time?
takes like 30 minutes
You
every
stay
morning.
on diarrhea?
Yeah,
What
You
the
under
fuck?
diarrhea
it's
life?
weird. I don't know. It's like fucking a puddle of mud.
Every
the
time.
He's the guy
Pretty
Pretty
like
much.
a fucking preemie?
No. Christian's like that dad from Friday, fool. Got a bad gut.
Dog, have I not told you guys I have fucking stomach problems, the kidney, all that stuff? I have stomach problems. Like I shit a lot. That's why I stay skinny.
Christian's
Like I take huge
he goes
shits.
like that. This shit.
I'm not even
and
like
diarrhea.
joking around. Yeah, that like my stomach hurts when I go, and every morning I take like a 20-30 minute.
Nothing
shit.
about you is hard, huh?
And it
Not
just
even your shit.
keeps- No,
Nothing about you is hard.
just this.
Oh my
No.
god, dude. But you know what? You're a trooper.
But
You're
you-
the only one I know that can rock a yellow hat and make it look dope.
Thank you.
Everybody clown on me for my yellow shirt.
Because
Yeah.
well, let me explain.
that's
It did look like that Captain Kirk shirt. It
Yeah,
was a
people-
little
people-
snug.
Yeah, people photoshopped a bunch of those pictures.
Separately too. They all did it on their
Yes,
own, huh?
On their own. I'm like, god damn! Everybody had the same thought. Fuck y'all, motherfucker.
Where did
Wear
you
it
get that
again.
shirt? And
I'm
you
gonna
wore
go
it again
wear it
again.
yesterday.
Where did you get
Oh,
that shirt?
congratulations, by the way.
For?
You posted that you're.
Oh
nominated.
yeah.
We got another nominee.
I got
in the
another
house.
nominee,
Oh, shit.
honoree for Latitude.
Honorary.
Latitude,
Not
honoree.
nominee.
I said-
Honorary.
No,
I
it's
said honoree.
Latinx.
No, he said nominee.
Oh, nominee.
Oh,
No.
you already got you. You
The
already
thing
won.
is for Latinx.
he-
like
he already
2020.
won. He already
2020
won.
Latinx.
Oh, you already won. I thought you were nominated. You're already
Honoree.
Oh,
Honoree.
shit.
He's already on the show. He won.
And no, it was pretty cool. For actually, it was like
No, that's some pretty
for-
heavy hitters
There was some
on
heavy
there.
hitters. For you got Canelo. Well, on my panel, it was the guy from fucking Gentified, the guy from Vive, and well, two of the guys from Gentified. So that was pretty cool, man. I was chopping.
Canelo,
up those
the
dudes.
boxer.
Oh, you already did
boxer.
it.
Fuck, huh?
He
Yeah,
was on
he's
there?
tomorrow.
I was like, he's
Tomorrow.
on your panel?
No, he's not on my
Oh,
panel. He's on but I was actually gonna be in his panel, and then they switched things up, and I was like, oh, I think they found out like, wait, fucking 5K, get the fuck out of here. I think that's what happened, dude. I was like, oh, what's Canelo? And then they switched it.
He's funny.
But it's actually gonna be out. I'm gonna post it. It's gonna be out on the 24th of September, so you guys gonna be able to see
That's
it.
when the Imacan Awards are.
Yeah, wow.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's
Shit.
next
Oh
Thursday.
fuck.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, I'm
That's
sorry.
Thursday. That's the same day.
Competition. Well,
That's a week from today. Today's Thursday, the 18th.
Whoever you guys love
17th.
more.
Damn, where will I be?
Check out whoever
Where
you
will
love
I
more.
go?
But it was cool. The interview, I'll tell you right now, it wasn't like American Wannabe style where I can run wild and talk my shit. It was like more like serious. They wanted to know what it took for Latinos to get to the next level. So it's one of those politica type of talks. So I had to talk my shit in
I did a
a
couple-
politica way.
I told you
couldn't
that.
be funny?
I couldn't be funny. They were just talking about how difficult it is for a Latino to get to the next level, especially with this culture. and
Oh,
this
I
and that,
love
and
when
then-
people start
and I was
talking
just
about
like,
that
I
stuff.
just started,
I
told
love
them-
those talks. I love watching
I
those
did
on
a
YouTube.
thing, a panel like that for
Not
Imacan.
like the way I did.
But no, I didn't tell you. I don't know if I shared this. I
No,
don't know if I did it on my podcast. But there was the chick from Viva.
Yeah.
Viva. There was a chick from Gentified, and there was a chick from American something.
Yes.
Something America,
Right.
Miss America or some shit. That's Apple and me. And so it was 3 chicks and me, right? And so I was trying to be funny. All right, so I'm clowning on the chick a little bit, right? Just nothing, right? And I recognize one of the chicks. One of the chicks is from. She comes on Viva, right? She comes on Viva.
What is Viva?
It's
It's a show on. It's a show on Showtime.
Stars.
Oh,
Stars.
I know what
All right.
you're talking about. Yeah.
So she's a chick that comes on the show, right? And then she plays like a chola, right? And she also comes on fucking Shameless.
Okay.
She comes on Shameless right on this new season. Also plays like a chola.
Get to the point.
Right? All right, I'm trying to set it up, fool.
Okay, I like the.
So
setup.
she plays cholas. So then I tell her, hey, you're my favorite chola. I told her, oh, Jerry G fucked up.
What?
And it got awkward, fool. She did not like that, fool.
Why?
She did not like
I
that.
don't
She's like,
consider
hey, I
myself
don't
a-
know. See, this is what's wrong with us. This is what's wrong with us. We start profiling each other. I'm not a chola. I play an activist, and I play this, and I'm like, oh. And then I try to like backpedal, like, I'm just saying that you're my favorite of all the cholas. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it's a compliment. You know, you're my favorite. I'm sorry.
I'm a comedian.
Like,
remember?
yeah, I'm just saying you're my
Joke.
favorite. I'm just saying you're my favorite. She's like, but I'm not a chola. See, that's the problem with us. That's the problem with us, that we keep profiling.
look over there, the
Well, that's
camera's
that's what she was doing.
I was gonna say.
Right? That's
I can't wait
that's
till
what we
she
keep
sees that.
doing. We
I
keep
can't wait till- 'cause
profiling each other.
You set up exactly who she is.
Yes.
You said her name.
No, I got nothing.
Hey.
No, I got nothing but love for her. We actually squashed it afterwards.
Squashed it.
Nah,
Yeah,
it's
it was a
it's
beef.
It just got awkward
it's
for a little
rehashed
bit.
right now.
With
Your impersonation of her. I don't think it's still squashed.
Oh,
now.
it's brought in.
there was
It's been
beef?
brought in.
Yeah,
It's been brought.
But there was
back.
beef?
Well,
It
she
got
obviously
awkward.
got mad.
There was no beef, but there was an.
I gotta watch this interview.
That was
now.
a who shot you
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah,
That was a who shot
there
you.
was an
verse.
yeah, it
Yo,
was
I'm
one of
actually
those.
down. I'm actually down to see that one.
Yeah, it was like for like 2
Where can
3
they see this
minutes.
interview?
I don't know if it aired already, but it was for Imagen because the creator of Gentrified was here. Gentrified or Gentified?
I think you just fucked up your chances of winning.
No, man, there's no love, dog. I hope
There
she
is no
wins.
love?
She's a great actress.
no
I,
hate.
and I do
There's no
say,
love.
I'm saying, I stick to it. She's one of my favorite fucking characters.
Who is this fucking
I can't say Chola no more, but she's one of my favorite.
So she didn't play. She never
She's a
played a
great
chola
actress.
though. She just played a veterana, like a
character actor.
She just played like a Mexican chick, and you called her a chola.
Yeah, I guess.
There's like 30 girls. Point her out.
Which was the chola?
Wait, let me see. I'll tell you which
this
one looks
is-
most like the
this
chola.
chick.
Hold on.
It was that chick.
Which one?
I don't want to say the
No,
name.
this
I don't want
chick.
to say the name because that's
That
this
chick,
one
yeah.
right here.
Damn, that chick
No,
could
Chelsea
fucking.
or?
Hey, she can whoop your ass.
She
fool.
comes out in a lot of shows. A lot of shows. She's very successful. She's always working. A lot of shows though.
But if I was on something, they're like,
Wait,
you
wait.
you play my favorite cholo. I'd be like,
I've
oh, I
never
have played
seen her
some
in a
cholos.
chola role.
But if she never played the
just said
chola
she
role and
wasn't.
you called
She's
her a
an
chola,
activist.
then that's kind of
First of all, on Viva, she's a chola,
Okay.
but
Okay, then
because
there you go.
She said
she's
she's
a
an actor.
she's a
But she's
on
a
that
lot
on
more
the
than
show
just a chola.
on that show. Yeah, she's more than a chola because she's an activist trying to stop gentrification in Boyle Heights on the show Viva.
Okay.
All right. So
Vida.
Vida, that's the fucking show. Vida, it's actually a really good show.
Did I
Really,
say
a lot of lesbian sex. It's a great show, and
All right.
she plays a girl.
You should have brought that up.
What?
The lesbian
I
sex.
think your sex scene is my favorite.
She doesn't have lesbian sex. She doesn't do that.
Your scissor move was my favorite. Well,
Well,
Jerry,
See, that's what's wrong with you.
You see, that's the
You-
problem. You see, that's the problem with
Anyways,
you, Jerry.
yeah, it was tough. And then the
I
other-
would have laughed at that joke.
other-
That was funny.
It was a
It was a
compliment.
joke, and I get it. It was a joke.
I
In my
wa-
favorite
it was a
chola, she should have been like,
compliment.
"No, Jerry." She should have like approached it as like, "Oh, she knows you're joking," but like, see, that's the like more.
No, but she
people-
went there. But
She
how
showed that
awkward
she
was it?
affects her.
It got awkward. With
How-
her. She
yeah,
did
real
go
awkward?
there. She went there. She's like,
see, people
this
can't
is
hang,
what's
fool.
wrong with us. This is
But
why.
you can't play those characters. I get it because she's probably those are the only roles types that she gets, and then you complain about it, but then you take those roles and then you're known as that, and then you get typecast. But
She's a
it
great
is what it
actress.
is. Yeah,
what's wrong
She's
with
hard.
really good. She's successful.
She's
Dog,
been
I
at
got
this far,
nothing
like, she keep
negative to
going.
say about her. Fool. She's great
Mhm.
at what she does. And yeah, we're not recording yet, right?
I mean, I don't know. That shit was whack for her to be like tripping on you like that.
But it was like that. Like
I gotta watch
it.
it
Was
to
like
see
your.
what
It was like
happened.
your panel. It was like that panel. Like you're like
Don't you
you just want to talk about how
They're trying to talk about the struggle, and you made a joke.
empowerment. Yeah, and I was just.
They
It
shouldn't be
wasn't
getting
even
you
a
guys for those
joke.
type
That's
of
the
talks.
thing. It
First
wasn't
of all,
even
they
a
shouldn't be
joke.
getting either of you for those type of serious talks.
Exactly, fool.
That's true.
And
Yeah.
Yeah, there was if you notice the first episode, I mean the first question, they asked me for I
You didn't even know-
I
they
started
should've-
off strong and then I went weak and then after a while I was like
wait, what's the question?
yeah, I forgot what the fuck they asked me and then I was like I let it so I started going in
What's
circles with it.
the question
sound
was,
like Trump.
what's your handle?
Yeah.
What's I'm on Instagram. And he started out strong.
Oh no, I actually did that when we did the test. When we did the test run, like before.
There's a test.
But before.
Oh, like a little-
they see what you
Dress rehearsal.
Yeah. So they like a rehearsal. They were like the day before. They were like, "Oh, this is what your setup's gonna be like." And then they were like, "Oh, Jesus, give us your reps, your self reps." And then I was like,
What is that?
self reps? So I was like, "Oh yeah. I'll email you because I didn't know what she meant." So I was gonna ask her in the email. I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll send you an email." And she's like, "No, it's fine. Just tell me right now." In front of everybody, and then everybody's just kind of like looking at me, like waiting, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm self-rep right now. I don't have a manager. I'm no agent. No. What's your cell phone number?" I'm like, "Oh, I thought you said self-rep. I'm sorry. Yeah," and I told her my number,
Okay,
but it got
okay.
awkward as fuck. And then all the guys looked at me like, "This fucking jabroni. No fucking manager. No mames way," because everybody got a fucking publicist, manager, agent, and I'm over here like, I'm just myself, just repping myself.
I'm a free agent.
Well, they're the ones that fucked up then.
For reals. Why?
Because why are they asking that shit if they know that you don't got all that? Like, how did they get you on
They
that?
didn't
No,
ask that.
they didn't ask that.
He thought
They just asked for my phone
Phone
number.
number, but
I
he-
thought they said, "Are you?"
Why didn't they just
self-rep?
say phone number?
Because
He
I
misheard it.
misheard.
He
Jesus
misheard.
Christ!
You think those ears
I'm
are
mishearing
those,
right now.
Those ears are worthless, fool. He
Yes.
just misunderstood.
I'm
Son
misunderstanding
de
right now.
Son de
It's
adorno.
because you know what it is. In my head, I'm hearing like the words are coming in English. In my head, it's coming out. It's like in Spanish in there. So it fucks me up. I'm not the old way.
It's the cubo that
It's the yin and the yang.
We need
But
some
yeah.
media training over here.
Yeah, fool. We definitely do. But yeah, so I kind of fucked up the first question. They were getting deep, and I did not have that politica answer for them. But that's life, eh? I wonder how Christian will handle that situation.
Psst, not well. It's weird. I was talking about that on my podcast. How
Podcast?
What's the name of your podcast?
my
Cooler Than I Look
podcast.
podcast. I was talking about
Oh,
that.
wow,
How
cool.
I'm either on or off, and there's nothing really in between. So you just gotta catch me on the right day.
I think you're more left wing than if anything.
What are you talking about? I'm
You're
not
one way. You're one way. You're Mr. Like, oh, I don't want to get into trouble. Oh, whatever you guys want, whatever you guys think. Yeah, I understand. You're never the fucking edgy guy. That's not you. You don't want to insult people. You don't want.
That's not even what I was talking about. But I could do that. But no. But I'm talking about like when it comes to handling certain situations and interviews, I am either like super hyped about it, where I can be like, where I want to be, and then I'm in my head too much. Is what I'm saying.
Oh,
You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're
That's
saying.
what I mean. But as far as like, no, what you're saying is I'm not trying to be that way. That's just the way that I am.
Awkward.
Why?
Because you're saying that I'm trying to be Mr.
Politically
Politically correct
Yes.
when I'm not trying to be anything.
just
I'm
are.
just
You just
am.
are.
Yeah.
And I just look at all
No,
sides
you're
and I try to be like that.
Because when the cameras are off, you real. You say some real shit.
I say some real shit on here.
No, you don't. Like you're one way.
Like,
which is
give me an
fine.
example, which is fine. Give me an example of something that I say off camera, but I'm not really like that on camera.
Well, I don't fucking have one ready to go. But like off camera, when we be talking about some real shit, you just like, oh yeah. You fucking start you start really giving it to me. Like if I show you a video, you're just like, yeah, but ellos también, güey. And I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna say it on the podcast.
Ellos.
Yeah, exactly.
What were we talking about?
You'll be
Ellos.
talking about some shit, and I'll be like, oh, okay, cool. That's what you really think.
But he shouldn't have got off the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what he gets. That's what he gets. He's asking for it.
Well, the thing
In
is
the
that
podcast, he's like, it's because you gotta understand they're coming off of a different. Okay, verga. Which one is it? Which one is
No,
it?
it's because I have both those thoughts. Like, why did he get out the car? But also, I see both sides. So I am like, why are they resisting?
Okay.
And then at the same time, like, I
That's
don't know
why I
their-
don't want to bring
don't
the
know their
topic up because
position.
I know you don't want to talk about it.
No, I don't. But that's how I am. I think that they shouldn't resist.
Right.
I don't think people should be resisting.
Because we've been talking about this topic way too much, and it gets steamy.
Well, that's what everybody's talking about. What else are we supposed to talk about? Biden and Trump? I don't want to talk about
I don't
that
even
shit
know
either.
what's going on with that party, fool? What the fuck's happening
Is that
there?
fool? And he's giving a good fight, Biden.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
still-
He's
he's
giving
still
a
with
great
us?
fight. Oh, yeah.
Here's somebody
No,
who
the
hasn't
last
paid
few
attention
weeks-
either.
No, the last
Jerry's
few
on
weeks,
live.
Biden's been
Yeah.
on something.
He
Because
hasn't-
he's been way more alert. He's been talking clearly.
Because they told
He's
him,
been
hey, wait.
surprising a lot of people, and everybody's like, oh, shit, this fool actually might...
Knows things.
Like, I'm not that worried about the debate now because 2 weeks ago, I was like, fool, Trump's going to demolish this guy. He can't even talk straight. He's fucking up his words. Oh, shit. And now, like, the last few weeks, Biden's been talking normal, has been giving some good points, been able to argue a little bit. He still fucks up his words, but he has a
Right.
stutter. But
He probably went to the same urgent
sounds
care I
good.
went to.
but they're saying he's, like, on all kinds of medication, which
Yeah.
they both are. They're both on shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
they're
up,
on some
Scott?
crazy
What are your
shit.
guys' thoughts on Donald Trump was open to it and Joe Rogan?
Oh, with Joe Rogan? Yeah.
Like
He hosted the debate?
Like just them and cameras, and it's Joe, Trump, and Biden.
That would be awesome, fool.
Then neither
That
of them
would-
should do that. That is not good for Trump
That
or
would be
Biden.
awesome.
You don't want to hear either of them talk for more than an hour or two.
They're gonna have to debate though.
Yeah, but the debates are they're fake
Yeah.
debates, bro. They ask them questions and then they never
They
answer the
plan-
question. And
Yeah.
They're
Joe
already have-
Rogan's not gonna let them bullshit.
Yeah.
Both of them should not go talk to Joe Rogan if they want to get elected,
Joe
Yeah,
Rogan's
'cause
a
because
Joe
he's gonna
Joe
fucking.
would be straight
I
up
don't know, dude,
question,
'cause Joe
and then he'll
Rogan's
say, "No, that's
But
bullshit."
Joe Rogan's
Tell me-
$100 million man right now, fool. He's got to play by the rules.
No,
dog.
but he no. The thing
They're
is,
paying him that money because what he was doing already.
the thing about Joe Rogan is that people always think that he's like right wing or that he's like for like all this like Republican shit or everything, but he's actually right in the middle, and he looks at like everything, and he'll question the shit out of something that sounds dumb. And if they ask a question to Trump, he's not gonna let Trump dance around it and answer another question.
Yeah, I think so.
He's like, no, that's not the question though. Can you? And nah, Trump.
Yeah,
He
he'll call it
won't.
bullshit.
Yeah, he'll call that bullshit
That'd be
out,
dope. That'd
which
be
would
something
be
to
dope.
watch.
I would love that more than anything. I would love that, but they will never go for that. Never.
I
Bernie
could see it
Bernie
happening.
did the Joe Rogan podcast. Bernie did that shit. That's how you know Bernie was on. Is some
a
real
real
shit
one.
because he talked to him for like an hour and a half, twice,
I want to hear that.
and this was a discussion.
Yeah.
It was all right. I mean, he didn't. I mean, at the same time, Trump's not. I mean, Joe Rogan's not just gonna go at him all
I still
hard
can't
like
believe
that.
like
But
I would press pause on this right now and just go listen to that right now if I were people.
but what's it called? I can't believe Bernie didn't fucking make it. That's so weird.
honestly, that's really disappointing that Bernie just gave up like that.
I don't
I
get
don't
it,
know
like-
got about everything, but he.
I feel like there's some
It's
more
felt like
to that,
he
right?
He was saying the right things. I'm like,
No.
why isn't anybody feeling it?
The Democratic Party fucked him.
Yeah.
Did not back him
So-
up. Did not back him
So
up.
what
I know,
happened
but
is
it's like,
that
fuck,
people
why?
stayed in too long.
It's
Okay, so
different agendas.
so everybody was against Biden, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then a lot of people stayed in too long into the like
race.
running for
The race.
president
Yeah.
too long, where they were going.
Democratic.
They were taking fucking Sanders's votes, not Biden's.
No,
So
it's the other way around. So they stayed in long enough, and they were taking.
yeah, they were fucking over Sanders.
No, they're fucking over Biden, and because overall Bernie had the majority of the votes, they're fucking over Biden because all the people that didn't want Bernie wanted everybody else but Biden, and then all those people stayed in, and then they dropped out and they endorsed Biden, and they told all their people.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. They
You said the opposite. I know you mean what I'm saying, but you said the opposite.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
But they were all fucking over Sanders. They were fucking over Sanders. They stayed in too long, and then Biden.
So that's what a fact checker's supposed to do?
Offered all these people all this stuff.
That's what a fact checker's supposed to do?
Yeah.
Oh.
What? I'm watching porn.
Buttigieg,
I'm
which a lot of
watching
people
porn over here, sorry,
like
what?
Buttigieg or whatever his name is, they got him. They got a bunch of people,
It's just
and then they all went against Sanders.
The reason is the progressive majority just
Doesn't
doesn't
want-
exist
That was reading off the
anymore. Just
laptop.
doesn't exist
I
anymore.
put what happened to Sanders, and he was the reason
Why
is
did
that.
Bernie drop
What
out?
happened was
That's what's crazy that Trump keeps talking about like the left and the wacky left, and Biden's not that at all. Like he's not gonna give the left what they want at all. So they keep arguing that, and it's like, what are you talking about? Like this fool's not for healthcare for all. He's not for all that shit. So I don't get it. I don't get why they're arguing that. But anyways,
He's not for
people
free
don't like it
college.
when we talk politics. They always get in the comments like, these guys should. I'm like, bitch,
Ooh.
the fuck out of here.
Oh,
We could talk about whatever the fuck we want. If we're wrong, then we're wrong.
damn. That's what's
Well,
up.
actually, that's not good that we're wrong. But
Yeah.
we tell you guys we don't know what the fuck we're talking about when it comes to politics.
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking
Which
about.
most people listening don't either.
We should have a debate here one day. That'd be dope.
Of what?
You know what?
We have debates all the time.
Wait, even a debate.
debate, actual political
Yeah,
debates.
like I give
Jerry,
you
what
guys
would you
questions.
do to conserve water in the United States? What would you do about global warming? Well, me, first of all, I would turn off all that.
We do debate a
That
lot.
would
We have
be-
debates about shoes.
No one can mow their lawn after 7 o'clock. You can take that to the bank. That would be my catchphrase.
What do you think?
Take that to the bank.
Okay, here's one. What do you think? Do you think everybody should have free healthcare? Do you think that's
Yes.
something that?
The answer is yes. Everyone
Why?
should have health because
Why,
we're not
dude?
animals. We are human beings
Ooh,
who break down.
Jerry 2020.
As simple as that,
is
dog.
that the morphine talking?
What
right
is time? Yeah.
So you
I
think
was just
Universal healthcare for everybody.
yeah, yes, I
I
was
believe
just, I was just a subject of some amazing drugs that should be shared to everybody.
Okay, Biden or Trump don't want that.
I don't get that though. I don't get
But-
why not.
Why not? Dude, honestly,
make
fool, yeah,
sense.
everybody should have fucking free
Doesn't
healthcare.
make
Te
sense.
quiero zapata, way.
The pharmaceutical company.
Yeah, it is that.
Well,
It's the
yeah,
drugs.
obviously.
It's the fucking drugs.
This is a thing
Yeah.
that I
I like
hear
that
that
you're
they say a lot.
passionate
This is
about
like what they say.
Scotty
This
gets
is
the- it
like
was the
one of the
meat market.
things-
Yeah,
This fool,
the meat
this fool
market,
gets one
yeah.
fucking rock, and all of a sudden, dog.
it's a fucking.
But before,
One thing that the people that go against free healthcare for all, and I don't agree with it, but one thing that they always say that I always hear them saying is like, if you make it free, there's
Okay.
not going to be any competition to find these cures for all these drugs and to find these. That's what I'm not saying that that's
Yeah,
true.
that-
no, I know,
But that's what they say because the
reason.
reason why is because it's like capitalist, like where like the person that finds this makes the most money, the doctor that does this, and if everybody's getting paid the same or
Fuck
gets
'em.
free, then no one's gonna have that that
Like extra
incentive
drive.
to find the cure
The
to
dr-
this, and which I don't think is true.
That's not
I don't
true.
know, but that's one of the arguments against it.
Doctors want a doctor, fool. You know, they want to be the best.
And then also people that already have insurance, they're gonna.
Hold on,
lose
hold on,
their
hold on, hold on. Doctors want a doctor, fool.
Hell yeah.
Scientists.
Is that like
Palabras
players want to
de
play?
Jerry
Jerry?
Garcia. Please write that.
What is it?
Doctors
Doctors?
want to be doctors.
No,
fool.
doctors want a doctor.
Doctors want a doctor, fool.
Right? Ain't no
that was
doctor's
deep.
just gonna stay like, you know.
Come,
What's that? Is it?
come,
Satisfied.
come, chameleon.
But the thing in communist countries is that in communist countries where everybody gets free stuff, but that's what they're trying to say.
That's
Like,
the
oh,
thing.
this
Yeah,
is like.
it would be
That's the
communist
thing.
if we
That-
get.
that's the
They
thing,
say,
Jerry.
but they do that shit for the corporations.
Jerry
They give
can't,
them all the money
fool,
and everything.
Jerry can't run, fool, because like 5 minutes in, I'll be like, oh, he had me, dog. I was going to take it to the bank, eh? And then, he had me, dog.
Doctors.
Oh,
I don't know.
Well, fucking sucks that I got weak ass insurance, dog. But I pay for my insurance, right? So then I go to urgent care and I still gotta pay all these fucking shits. Fool, I went to radiology, $100.
Don't pay.
Medicina, $40. Urgent care, copay, $100. I paid $300 for a visit, obviously. But monthly I also pay $300.
But they
so
save
what the
your
fuck am I
life.
$300
And then they're
going
gonna
for?
charge your insurance $300,000.
Oh my Jesus Christ!
That's why there's no free healthcare. Because
Yeah.
All that money.
You're in
Oh,
debt now.
everyone's just taking a cut. Everybody
Yeah,
getting a
yeah,
piece, dog.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my,
yeah.
it's disgusting.
You know how much
Yeah,
money
it
Trump
really
and all
is
them get from
disgusting.
the pharmaceutical country
you're right. You're
companies?
right.
Countries.
You're right, though. You're right.
It's just like you're gonna take down a whole industry that's worth billions.
You know what
and
pisses me
billions
off
of dollars.
too?
Like,
hold on. You know what pisses me off too about the medical fucking field, the Kiwi? I remember I was gonna do some tests, fool, and they were like, "Oh no, I get there." And like, "Oh, you actually don't approve. Your insurance doesn't approve of that one, so you're gonna have to wait to send an appeal." And then I'm like, "Hey, what if I'm dying right now?" They don't give a fuck.
If you
and
die,
then they were like,
you die.
"Hey, that's something you have to go with the insurance. Fuck the insurance. Are we humans or not? Like,
Yes,
am I
yeah.
dying or
Yeah.
not? ¿Qué pedo, güey? That's so dumb to me. I'm like, you want me to talk about we talk about insurance. Insurance? We talk about insurance.
Not health.
We ain't talking about health.
health.
We're talking about insurance.
you should just tell them, bill me later.
Man, fuck you. Exactly. Run the fucking test. Si algo me pasa, voy por ti, tus hijos. Ay, güey. No, mejor.
Calmado,
Me
Chapo.
calmo. Me
Calmado,
calmo,
Chapo.
me calmo, me calmo. Me calmo, amigo. But, anyways.
Another one,
I can't look at
global
the
warming. Is it
fucking
real?
White Claws.
Yeah, global warming is
There you
real.
go,
We
Jerry.
fucking up this planet, bro.
Mr. Garcia.
Yeah, we fucking.
What do you
up
think
this
about
planet.
what do you-
global warming is real? We fucking shit up. We fucking shit up, and
It's not Antifa setting this fires.
And you can take that to the bank.
They're
you,
saying
you
Antifa.
take that to the bank.
Antifa's the one setting all these fires in California.
Well, I don't know. I don't know who she is.
Whoa,
Who's that
you're
chick?
getting deep, dog.
Antifa from Long
Who's
Beach?
she related
Who that bitch?
Yeah.
You don't know Antifa?
Who's she
Antifa.
mad at?
That's the one that-
Who fucked her over?
Is
You
that
ain't
the
not?
dance instructor? Or, nah. Who?
Hey yo.
It's like our
I got a lap
alt-right.
dance from Antifa
It's
one
our
time.
alt right. It's the left's alt right is Antifa. It's like a group that like
The
they do
left's
crazy ass shit.
alt-right.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, yeah, like white supremacists.
left.
You know, yeah, white supremacists. The opposite of that would be Antifa.
Oh, okay. That they they love everybody.
No, they're like Black Lives Matter, and they're
Yeah.
like, we're gonna give everybody all their shit, but
They
they're
wanna
they're like a terrorist group.
oppress all white people.
Oh,
if
shit.
If you're not for like trans rights and like
Yeah.
doing all this crazy stuff for like anybody that says like I identify as this or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
they're like fuck you. We're gonna beat the shit out of you. Your viewpoint.
They're the opposite of being like
Damn.
white supremacists, but they're
Hey,
also
fool.
like do crazy shit.
Hey, we should start our own group, fool. Our own
The
fucking
American wannabes.
yeah, like a wannabes group. The AWs, and we do some wild shit, fool. Just like, well, hey, we going.
More wild than we
We
already do.
respect whores, and they can come whenever they want.
The door
It's
is
a safe
open.
space. If you wanna just wild out,
This is a safe,
cállate, cabrón.
this is a safe house for hoes.
We're still yeah, safe house or hoes, cállate. Aquí you can hold here for free, dog.
We're still
Don't
looking
you write a
for
joke about this,
Senoras to
Writing this
clean.
down
This
right
was writing
now.
it down right now. Don't fucking do it.
And it's tweeted.
No, but that'd be fucking cool, dog.
No senoras have hit you guys up yet to
Who?
come clean the house.
No one has hit us up for that.
I can tell no
Nobody.
one's hit
We
you
need
up.
it.
but
We need it.
We
Yeah.
need it.
Yeah.
I put it out there on today's episode that
You
I
did?
posted. Yeah, senoras wanted.
Yeah, that's for sure. Fool, I got fucking dog. By the way, I can't look at a White Claw right now. I got so fucked up. I got so fucked up yesterday, bro. I did like this little tequila tasting, and I went golfing, and I took a bunch of White Claws. And a
Talking
tall
about
can.
the outlet.
I try to like. Thank you. I try to hang with fucking Razo. This fucking
This is
shout out to
Alfina
Razo.
himself right here.
What?
An
Shout out
Alfina?
Razo.
What is that called?
Aquafina?
Alfina?
Antifa.
Oh,
fool.
Antifa. Why? This is all Antifa out.
Why?
You're doing all that shit that fucking crazy white people do.
Golfing?
The opposite.
Yes.
Yes.
fool.
You know what? You know what's funny about that? There's a lot of Mexicans golfing, fool. At the golf course, puros Mexicanos.
They're
güey.
Well, yeah, that's
They're
because he went to the
working
golf
there.
course
Shit.
in Huntington Park.
Hey.
No, they're fucking-
Fool up, went
It
Puente
was-
Do you
Hills.
guys have
Yeah.
a golf course in Huntington
Nah.
No,
Park?
no, no. But
Southgate
there's,
does.
there's one in. Yeah, I actually did the one in Southgate. and I
That's
did the
why,
one in-
fool.
No, but I did the one in Pico. It was Pico.
Oh,
but
there
still.
you go.
More paisa.
Pero yeah, fool. It was pretty cool, dog. But I got fucked up. It was so bad that Fern even said, "Hey, I gave Fern a shot. He took a shot,
Yes.
and then Fern's like, let's go get something to
No,
eat."
no, golf gets you fucked up. You drink a lot in golf.
Yes, and
Yes.
I fucking
Golf or the driving range?
bro.
Yeah.
I
We
went to
go
the,
eat
we went to
dinner.
go eat dinner, fool. And then this was like, "Hey, dog, I'm gonna order you a paloma." Fool. Before you know it, dude, I was so fucked up that I didn't even realize we were at a restaurant. I'm like, "Wait, what the fuck?" Like, I thought we were gonna pick up like street tacos. I'm like, "We're sitting down, fool. This is real life. We're able to take off the mask, que pedo, güey." So we're fucking there. I'm fucked up. I fucking eat my fucking burrito, and then you know when you get to that one where you're drunk, and then you start getting like that dizziness, like whoa, like you're just off, and you're like, oh no, and then you get sweaty, fool. You're like, oh, I'm trying to get like a grip of everything, and I'm like, oh no, something's up. Like it was just coming up, fool. And I was like, hey, fool, I'll be back. Fool, I'll go to the bathroom. I didn't even reach the toilet, fool.
Oh, you gay.
I'm like, oh fuck, todo resbalando, güey. Oh no.
Oh, you
Fucking
gay.
drooling,
Fool. What'd you
güey.
do this in
Oh.
Novocaine?
No. We went to Islos.
Oh, and then I fucking, hey, let's go, fool. Damn. And then we got here, fucking crashed out, fool. For some reason, my pants were off. I don't know what happened, but I'm never
They were
drinking
in
again,
Fern's
fool.
room.
I'm never fucking drinking again. That's it. I can't do hangovers no more, bro. I can't. When's the last time you got fucked up like that, where you're like, no, I'm not drinking? That's it.
The day
I'm done.
Trump got elected.
Really?
And it wasn't because of Trump. It was right after we had got married, and we had a bunch of bottles of Merlot left of wine.
Oh.
And I was working night crew, so I got home, and at that time I was like, I'll just drink a glass of wine and go to sleep. And it was the day of the election, I remember, and I was like, I'm gonna stay up and I'm gonna get drunk. I drank a whole bottle, and then all I remember is Crystal waking me up, yelling at me, and like crying because Trump got elected. And
She
then
cried?
she was like crying, and she was like mad. I
That
don't know,
was
she
a scary
was crying at
day,
me
dude.
and everything.
It was a scary
It was a
day.
scary day.
It wasn't. It was.
And,
we're in Brea,
it
remember?
was- no,
Brea
we were
Improv.
here.
Brea
the house.
Improv. I signed a green room. I was in the green room. I was fucking headlining.
Yeah,
Yes.
I blacked
No,
out
I was
though.
here. I was here. I was watching it right here, fool, with fucking our
I wasn't
roommate.
home.
You weren't home
No.
then, because I was right here with my other roommate.
I was at Brea Improv.
And then we were watching this, and I'm just like, like a little kid. Fool, I was telling my roommate because he was all into politics in Marco's way. He's all into it. He's just like, oh my god, this is great. And I'm just like, what's gonna happen? Like a little kid with, ¿Qué va a pasar, apa? ¿Qué está pasando? No, don't worry, man. Fuck, we'll figure it out. Fuck. It's America, fool. We don't stand. We stand tall, dog. And I'm like, pero it's because he said Mexicans and my family don't have paper. They relax, my legs. Get it together, motherfucker. And I'm like, oh. So you know, did he deport a lot? Yeah, he did, huh?
He
Did he
fucking
do what he said he was gonna do?
Yeah,
Is
he
the
did.
wall up?
No.
The wall is not up.
Support as much as Obama did.
Obama.
The thing is not about
But Obama
deportations, it's
deported
about-
criminals.
It's about the people that they were deporting.
Obama
It's
deported
not about
criminals.
the
This was
numbers.
deporting kids.
It's not about the numbers. Nobody
He's
ever said that
holding
you
kids
shouldn't
in
deport
cages.
people,
Yeah.
and nobody ever said that we're gonna let all these men. The thing is that they're separating families, and they're
Yep.
getting people that are not even really committing crime.
Correct.
Did you look at the hysterectomy thing?
No.
They had a whistleblower. They were
Ooh.
trying to coerce and force the women that they
The
had
women.
in custody to get hysterectomies.
Oh yeah. I heard about that. They're trying to get them to
Why?
not
Yeah,
get.
dog.
Yeah.
Why?
So,
So
they
they don't
can't
have
have
no
kids.
kids.
So they can't bring their anchor
Fuck them.
babies.
Yep.
Yeah, and then they're like,
Savage.
Obama put that. Yeah, but they weren't like
Forcing it.
they weren't enforcing that. They weren't enforcing
Yeah.
it. And then, man, it's just crazy. They just did some wild shit, and they were doing
Mhm.
like all the stuff that they could, and it was just like you could see the shift. So I don't want to hear about the numbers.
Yeah, Obama was just following up like on terrorist shit, dog. Basically securing the borders.
You know why I take
You know
you
what I
more
mean?
seriously? Because of the
You know.
beard, fool.
you,
Neta,
brother.
güey, no es por nada, güey.
It
That
is
fucking beard. And
knowledgeable.
la poquita
Fuck,
canas,
the
güey.
terrorists. I thought we were
Yo,
talking about
yo,
immigrants.
well, when he has like a little bit of white hairs, it looks more.
Well, that was his angles that I'm saying.
Yeah.
He wasn't going after fucking
Well, the thing
hardworking.
is, like, nobody ever
people.
said that we shouldn't deport people or that people.
Nah, people should be deported who are tripping and not behaving, of course, dog.
Yeah, and also
Yeah.
like nobody ever said open up the border, but when you start like
Yeah.
separating kids and there's like you see
Yeah.
on TV, I never saw that when Obama was president. Was that happening when Obama was
Nope.
president? Did they have
No,
all
they
these
mentioned
kids
that in
growing
the
up?
documentary.
All
They
right, then
mentioned
shut
it.
the fuck up!
Yeah.
Whoa!
I don't know the exact
Easy.
But it's something like a couple thousand children are just gone.
Missing. Their parents don't know where they're at.
Yeah.
Neither does the government. They're just like, oh, we don't know.
Can we hear Scotty, or is this still something?
Yeah, no,
that-
he can hear us.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, we can hear. He can. God damn it, yes. If I was president, I would bring back fucking nightclubs where we can have sex. I would bring back fucking spas where you can have hand jobs. I would bring back glory holes.
Look into the camera and say it so they can zoom in on you.
America, vote for me. Don't vote for this. Fucking health
Take it to the
insurance.
bank.
Take it to the bank.
Fuck
Fuck
that.
that.
Take it
to the bank with no
Why
check.
would you take it to the bank if you know what they do to your money?
When checks
Fuck
bounce.
that.
When his checks bounce.
Oh my God. Take it to la señora down the street. La cortinas. ¿Cómo se llama, güey? Cortinas.
No.
Cortina.
Quinela.
¿Qué?
Do you guys
Quinela,
think-
güey.
¿Tin qué?
Quinela.
¿Cómo qué? ¿Se dejan?
Chúpale.
Súbale. Quinelas. Quinelas.
Do you guys think
Quinela.
Trump's winning again?
I'm scared, dog. It can happen, fool. I mean,
Scared of what? What
the
did he
same
do?
way Black Lives Matter
Oh my
movements
God.
and everyone's moving, making a movement.
That's why I'm buying
There's
it now.
also another side to it of other people being moved by
The
this.
silent majority?
The silent majority, dog.
Mm.
The people who, fool, I've been to fucking
I think
I don't know.
I think
Where have you been,
everybody.
to
I think
small
everybody-
towns in Birmingham, Alabama.
I
I've been
went.
to fucking Memphis, Tennessee.
We had to be
I've been
back
to
into the
these
room
fucking
at
places
6
where they
6
told us,
p.m.
go to your room, do not stay out, dog.
Ay, güey.
Yeah, fool. That was crazy, dog. When we were in Huntsville. I was in Huntsville, dog. I don't even know the state that is, dog, but it sounds fucking
Alabama.
scary.
Yeah.
That's Alabama.
I bet you fucking dropped the fools in the dicks, huh?
Hell yeah, fool, big time.
Hell yeah,
It was
fool.
like, oh, howdy
They
do.
were just like, to go in, perform, and straight to your room. Do not come out. Hasta cabrón, güey. I'm like,
Were they
what?
laughing at your jokes?
Yeah, Mexicans show
They
up.
were laughing at me.
Jerry
all the
Jerry went on
Mexicans
stage.
came
He's
up.
like,
The Mexicans
Yeah, the
came
Mexicans
there,
come to
but
the
they're
show.
talking about the
Even the
Mexicans, what side
Mexicans,
is.
I'm telling you, even the Mexicans after the show were like, "This is the first time we've come out to play like this. We've
Ay,
never come
güey.
out to this club. There's always morenitos or white people performing here. There's never Latinos here. We don't come out at night. We rarely come out at night. We're either working at night in the kitchen or home at night. We're never out at night ever. We have
Right.
dinner. We go out to dinner at a Fridays, TGI Fridays or Applebee's at 5 p.m. We're home by 7:30, dog.
That's it.
And nobody's
Wow,
out
small
after
towns.
that. No Mexican is out after that. We went to a Mexican restaurant that usually closed at 8, but they left it open for us till like 9:30, waiting for us to get there, just for us. But he says usually we're closed at 8. We don't go past 8 o'clock.
What happens if they stay
That people
out past
fucking they're
the
just
8?
bad. They just said the guy was saying the owner was like there's just a lot of really bad people here.
Bad hombres.
Why don't
Bad
they
people.
leave?
I don't
Right?
know.
The
Why don't
fucking
they
because
move
they
away?
bought a house for $120,000
Yeah. Pretty much.
That makes
and they
sense.
fucking own a business.
That's
That's
true.
true.
Yeah.
Está cabrón, güey.
And Jerry went on stage was like, hey, what's going on? Who's your wife? That's a hot sister you got there.
That's my wife.
That's my wife, motherfucker. Yes, sir.
I don't know, man.
But you're
It's
right,
just-
it's cheap.
I think
And
it's
they
a
have
flip of a coin.
businesses
fool.
and-
It's a flip of a coin. Biden or Trump. That's how close, and that's how much I have no
I
idea.
do not.
Yeah, it's gonna be scary, fool.
I
It's
fucking
gonna be
can't say who or won't. I have no idea, and that's scary as fuck.
scary. Yeah. Cause it's hard for Republicans to turn on the Republicans no matter what, and to vote Democrat.
Nah, not
dog.
only that, everybody that went for Trump and liked Trump, they still like him. They still love him. And I feel like more people
they're
have came
doubling
out-
down. They're doubling down on the bet.
Yeah, I feel like most of the people that
Basically, I'm in. Fuck it.
were repping Trump 4 years ago are still repping him, and they're repping him harder than ever. And no matter what he does, they just move the goalpost or they justify it. And he did nothing wrong. Like I voted for Obama, but I can see all the crazy shit he did, and I can see that he really didn't change much, and that it was like that. But these people do not see anything.
Question. So let's say if Trump loses, what do you think the Trump supporters are gonna do? What kind of movement?
same shit
No,
that the-
You got 30 seconds, Christian.
What are they gonna do?
White power, unite.
Yeah.
I don't
What
think they're
kind of-
gonna. I don't think they're gonna do much. Like as far as like, I don't know. Fuck.
What was the question again?
This is bullshit.
Take it to the bank, Jerry.
Well,
Well,
I think-
imagine what they did to the fucking statues, dog. They
That's
fucking
what I'm saying. Like,
they
what-
protest in front of those
you know, like,
statues.
you know how
If Trump
when
loses,
Trump won,
It
you
depends
see
on
how
Trump.
everybody on the left was
It depends
all
on
like
Trump.
going crazy, and then they had the marches and all this other stuff going on. What do you think is going to happen on the opposite side?
It depends on
If
what
he
Trump says. If Trump doesn't accept it, and if he does not,
Which he
concede,
won't. Which
and
he
if
won't.
he says
He's
it
already
was
calling
fixed,
it now.
it's gonna be riots and there's
Thank
gonna
you,
be
sir.
shooting.
Thank you, sir. Next
He's already
candidate.
saying it now that this is gonna be the most corrupt election ever.
He's already saying.
He's
no
already
if he
saying that.
loses.
He's already saying that now because of the post that you can now mail in your votes and shit. He's like, oh, this is gonna be bad.
He's telling people to vote twice.
Yeah, I was already saying.
And then the supporters like, yeah, they should because you know, and they just fucking, it's just I don't get it.
Third candidate.
Me? No, I'm out.
Sorry, señor.
I have no voice.
I don't speak English.
From Tucson, Arizona.
right now.
Representing Tucson, Arizona. No, pues yo no sé qué pasó.
I don't talk when I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I'll let you guys talk.
It's an easy question.
Me
What do you
neither.
think
I don't know what I'm
It's
saying.
nothing
No, I don't
about
know.
beliefs or nothing. It's
I
just like
can't even vote, eh? to be real with you.
Are you saying there might be possible race wars? Is that what you're trying to get at?
I'm saying there's a possibility that
they're
just
already
like
happening. What are you talking about?
a higher terror alert.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Just a high terror from that side. They're the ones with the guns all the time, you know, and going out there doing all that shit. So I think, you know, when they're angry because their guy lost, there's a possibility of them doing something.
I think there's a possibility, but I don't really see them coming out like that. Like they're all a lot
There'll
of them
be
are all
some
talk
wackos, but
because
not that many.
yeah, it all depends on what he says. If Trump comes out and he doesn't accept it and he starts talking shit in those last 6 months or however months he is in office till the next person takes over, it depends because he's not gonna be taking.
You think Trump stays in the United States if he loses, or he'll move?
Where
Yeah.
would it go?
Well,
He'll stay.
Are you proposing that he might pull a World War II where he's in office and before he's about to get out, he's going to start a war?
So you don't.
Not a war, but he's just gonna start pardoning people and just
I think
like
that's what I was gonna say.
trying to pass shit, pardoning
He's gonna-
himself.
He's
like
gonna let
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of people out of jail, dude.
He's gonna start doing some wild shit because he's like, I'm out of here anyways. Let's just do all this
I
shit.
think he's going to pardon Tiger King.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh,
he
he
should do
wants
that
to,
now if
huh?
he wants to get.
That'd be
fucking-
dope.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Let him lose then.
Because the last day of office will be what?
Motherfuckers
January.
clapping
Yeah.
cheeks in there. Voted Tiger.
How long did
Tiger
they stay
King.
in office after the election?
And
No, yeah, November, and then they come down in January because I remember January.
They get like 2
something-
months.
Yeah, like 2 months.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna be talking that shit for 2 months, and then imagine him talking shit about Biden after he's not president and Biden's president. Imagine how much shit he's gonna start.
Yeah, lo va a matar al pobre
There's gonna
viejito,
be
güey.
fucking protests and it's gonna get crazy, bro. No matter which one. When then if Trump wins, then there's gonna be fucking protests. Remember last time he won and nothing even happened and there was a fucking 100,000 women in LA.
Yeah. Worst idea
That didn't do
ever.
anything.
Yeah, that helped for like 13 minutes.
They did a lot of stuff.
July
Like what?
20th is the last day.
That's 3 months.
What was that
July.
about?
November.
Wait,
December,
July?
January.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still in office for a while.
What was that about with the women march? What the fuck was that about?
I'm sorry.
No, it can't be. It's January because
What
I
are you
remember.
talking about?
it was
He
January
said
last
grab
time.
women by the pussy. We thought he was gonna lose. He ended up winning, even though he's like talking shit about women
Oh.
and he's like minimizing
Well, I
them.
guess- I
And then
guess
they
my-
all came out to be like, nah, we do not
Yeah.
support you. Fuck you.
Well,
Yeah,
I
my
guess-
girlfriend went to that march. She never
Well,
came
hold on,
back.
hold on.
But I guess my question is what happened?
I don't know what happens when fucking when Mexicans go march.
Yeah, what happens to
What
a
happens?
day without a Mexican?
So what's the
The
point?
next day they're
So
all
what's the
back.
point of marching?
You
Just to
raise
get out the house?
awareness. You raise awareness. You do shit. So
Okay.
you're saying that people, what should they do then?
Well, I mean,
Not March.
it didn't work because I already knew. So then, what awareness did they raise?
You're not the only
They
person.
showed their power. I mean, what did
showed their
if
power.
you say that, then what did the Black Lives marches do then? What did that do?
What are they doing? People are still getting shot.
Exactly. So what did they do?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know, but I don't think that. I don't think that just because I don't think that just
know.
because these marches are not necessarily working in your eyes that they should just not do them anymore. Like
Nah, they
what else are they
should.
supposed
They
to do?
just bring awareness.
I'm
and shit
asking.
like that.
Just what
they
what-
bring
what are they
awareness
doing?
to an issue.
That's all.
It's
I'm
not only
asking for.
bringing awareness; it's also like trying to change stuff. You know.
Right.
That's the
I mean,
reason
it
why
didn't do
people
anything to you,
protest.
but there was a lot of girls in that march and a lot of people in those marches that get inspired and they start their little movements and then they start being like more active and like
They start
protesting.
tagging each
They
other
start
in
posting more
pictures.
shit. They start getting
Because
jobs in
lately,
that.
I've been
They
seeing a
start
lot
running.
of women running shit. Women start talking. Women, I think.
Like people, a lot of women
nowadays-
got Ocasio. Okay, what's her name?
Yeah, Ocasio chick.
Alexia Ocasio-Cortez.
But what do they call her?
AOC.
AOC. She got through. She got in. Like a lot of shit
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
has happened. Like I don't have the facts right here, but there's a lot of shit that came out of
No,
those.
girls
protests.
definitely shook up the
The Me
system
Too
for
movement.
sure.
The Me Too movement.
But yeah,
That
I
shit all
think
happened after that.
if
a
they
lot of that shit.
only if they would have me
I think a
Trump, man.
Beyonce
That would've
concert
been
would have had the same
dopest.
impact.
No, they tried.
They did Me
Yeah.
Too
Yeah.
Trump.
Yeah, it
Just
didn't
can't
work
Me Too the
though.
president.
That motherfucker's a savage. That
I don't
fool
know, let's
straight
talk
up
about something
said.
else for
That
a
fool
little bit.
straight
Oh,
up.
yeah, Scotty.
Hold on. That fool straight up said, grab her by the pussy and was still president. Like, God damn.
And it's
That's a
it's crazy to me.
gangster ass
It's
shit.
crazy to me how they the other side always talk shit about how Biden is like, you know, creepy with women and shit like that. It's like,
Well, you just moved the goalposts.
Yeah.
What did he do when they said that he did that? He brought out when they were saying that he's womanizer and all that shit. What did he do? He brought all the women that accused Clinton of raping, of doing inappropriate. So he's like, oh, I was just talking. This fool's been accused. He's gone to court. Like, look at him. They're on the front row of this debate.
yeah.
And he just moved the goalposts. Like, don't look at me. Let's look at this guy. That's what he does.
It's fucking dope.
Like,
He's amazing.
like that was that was like not a master, but that was like a fucking good ass move. Like
That's what I'm
he's smart
saying.
when it comes to that
Yeah.
shit. Like, oh, you want to talk that shit, and that's what people love.
Yep.
That he like tells it like it is, and
Don't-
he ain't
no
gonna be
Fs
politically
given.
correct. He's not gonna be like smart about it and talk all elegantly and all that shit. He's just gonna just talk that shit, and it worked. It got him into office, and he's trying to do that again. And I would say it's not working. I hope it's not working
We'll see.
because it's just blatant lies. Like this,
He's getting called out more, a lot more.
there's like way
Yeah.
more lies that it's like, come on, the video of him coming out and saying that he downplayed it and it's actually worse than the flu, and it was like the same
He keeps
day.
calling it China flu too. That fuck don't go.
bro.
Oh, he
And
won't
there's
drop
like video
that.
of him saying like, yeah, I downplayed it, but I didn't want to alarm. And it's like,
He
no,
called
you
it
were
China
saying,
flu this week. Like, it's a China flu because it's from China. I gotta. It's what it is.
It's in
I'm
China.
like, fuck.
From China.
God damn, that fool won't drop that, dog. Hey, that's crazy. Like, he goes after China, and China don't fucking kill that fool.
What?
Like, China's crazy, dog. You don't fuck with China, fool. I'm trying to say.
Look at
You
that
never
game.
hear me talk shit about China.
They know they got him whipped. That's why.
Ooh.
Like half of our companies that like run in here have strong ties to China.
Look at the NBA.
NBA, the majority
The NBA.
of the entertainment industry.
The NBA makes so much money off China, fool. The NBA makes like a lot of money from
Most of
China.
money,
Killing.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, people love them.
Like a while ago, one of the coaches said some shit about China because they're like a communist country or whatever. They like
Yeah.
they do some wild shit to their citizens, and he said something right. He said something in the NBA like,
Hey.
what did they do to him? They like silenced him or they gave him like
Told
a
to
fine.
apologize or something.
Or he had to apologize.
Damn.
And then a lot of people were
Executive.
pissed at the NBA because it's like kind of a double standard there, but I don't know.
People are protesting Milan right now because they filmed it in a province where the people were being extremely mistreated by the Chinese government.
They shot it there, the movie?
Yeah,
They
they
shot
shot
the
it.
movie?
They shot it in a different province.
But that was only because Disney tried to come out and talk shit about Georgia or one of those states passed an abortion law, and I don't really know to be talking about this, but since you brought it up, Disney like said that they're not gonna fuck with Georgia or something like that because they passed an abortion law where if there's a heartbeat, like after 28 days you can't have an abortion.
Right.
And Disney was like, you know what, we're not gonna fuck with Georgia anymore. And Georgia was like, whoa, hold up, didn't you just film Mulan in China where they are
They're
like
killing
killing
fucking-
people and doing all that, and you want to fucking take the like all these companies
crazy,
just like just
dog.
are doing shit for money. They just
Pendejos,
talk
dude.
shit for money,
Yeah.
and at the same time, like stop. So it's like it's a lot of that shit going on.
Man.
So
Damn.
if you guys got to watch that movie on Netflix, that's
Which
what I want
one?
to talk
Which
about.
one?
The social dilemma.
I started watching it. It's pretty
Oh
good.
my God,
I started
I-
watching it. It's pretty
fuck.
fucking badass.
It was fucking me up, and I
Oh,
stopped
it gave
watching
me a
it.
nightmares
I-
full.
I had to change it to watch the game, but dog, I was like,
I took
fuck,
Kehlani's phone and
fool.
almost threw it in the trash. Like, get the fuck. I just kept seeing it on her phone. I just wanted to
The
fucking
first
smash
20
that
minutes,
shit.
30 minutes about how they keep your data and they're making like a clone of you and shit. I'm like, holy fuck.
That's
get
exactly
the
what they're
fuck outta
doing. And then
here.
if you feel
It's
a
so
certain
dope that they're
way,
admitting to it. Like, it's so
if you
fucking
feel
cool.
a certain way and you like Trump or you like Obama or you like anything, you will get media and you will get
Yeah.
videos and everything that support what you believe all day. So if I'm getting that and you're getting that, then we're gonna both.
Then
see
why
our
haven't
truths.
I gone viral?
Yeah, here's what's funny about that. Like, it's really bad, but I actually appreciate it because when I watch TikTok, I don't want to continue watching just
Wait,
bad.
wait.
I don't want to
Let's
watch
stop
bad
right there.
bitches only.
Let's stop right there.
I don't
Why are you
want, like,
watching?
any-
Hold on. Why are you watching TikTok?
I don't
You're
have-
way
I don't-
too grown for that.
I don't have a TikTok.
You are way too
I don't
grown.
have a TikTok account, but I
This
can
is-
watch TikTok.
This is the hack, a Jerry G
Yeah.
hack.
Yeah.
He has
I
the
don't have a
app.
TikTok
You
account.
gave the Reddit hack. Now you give the TikTok hack.
Well, the TikTok, I'm sure everybody knows. You don't have to be on TikTok to be able to watch TikTok. So all I gotta do is download the app, tell them your likes, what you like, and then
Oh, trust me.
just mad
we're
bad
right here.
chicks all
We're
day.
having
Just
breakfast. We're having breakfast.
girls
Like,
all
check this out,
day.
fool.
All the girls
Check
that
this
are on
out, bro.
TikTok are young.
No, they're
You
not.
Epstein
No,
bastard?
they're not.
No,
They're
no,
not fucking
no, 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 no.
Relax.
This is Turkish. This is
Not the
Turkish.
Jerry G
Nah,
catalog.
This is Turkish. There's Turkish.
Which
grown-ass
which I
Latinas.
appreciate because the algorithm knows what I like and
Mhm.
it gives it to me on TikTok. Like it doesn't fuck around and give me dumb shit.
Yes.
Right? It doesn't give me like little white
Yeah,
kids
that's
fucking
an,
playing.
That's an app for entertainment. But
From
when we're talking
where?
About,
From where?
When we're talking
From
about Facebook,
China.
and YouTube,
China.
we're- from the
China.
China, the China flu. No, but that's cool on an app where you're getting entertainment. But when you're on Facebook or you're on YouTube and all you're getting is like videos that support your views and like, oh, that he likes
No, they're brainwashing
that the
you.
world's flat. Let's show him a bunch of
Yeah.
videos that support that the world's flat. Now he thinks that everybody's seeing these videos and everybody's getting all this feed when you get the shit that you like. You're not getting shit that argues that. And I look for videos on everything. I look at Fox. I look at CNN. I watch, I try to look at everything because I know it's all bullshit. And I end up way more confused and with way more questions than I had in the beginning, but I at least don't believe anything. And I'd rather not believe any of it than believe one thing just like,
Yeah.
that's all I believe.
I like the dramatization when they do with those kids who
Does
are.
that make sense?
I don't know,
Yeah,
but that's enough White Claws for you, bro.
I like the
Jesus
dramatization
Christ.
of that shit when the two kids are trying to talk to that girl at the school, but then they get distracted by the phone, and then they're talking about how the phone does that on purpose and shit. When it figures out that you're taking too long from being on it, it gives you like an alert, so you get back on the phone. So like that fool, like they're talking about the girl in the school and they're how they're gonna talk to this girl,
Oh, yeah.
but
yeah,
then
I
the
saw that.
phone, then it goes to it breaks to the people on the phone. They're like, this guy hasn't paid attention to us in a while, man. What's going on? Send him an alert. And they just get an alert and he just forgets about the girl and just goes back to his phone and shit. And he never ends up talking to the girl.
That's what I wanted
That's
to talk
crazy,
to you about.
fool.
That's what happens.
That's an interesting topic
That's
because
a trip.
do you guys let yourself get controlled by the phone?
Not anymore. Not as much anymore.
Look, it's not
Not as
about
much.
letting you. You're not. It's
Yeah.
already got you, fool.
Yeah.
It's already got you. You're on Instagram.
Yeah,
every
you're
day. It's
fighting
not
it all
about-
the time.
Look at my Instagram. I'm
You're
not.
fine.
This week,
I'm not. Posted twice.
That's
I'm not.
what I want to ask you. How do you feel about it with like knowing this and like the whole dark side of it, but like especially like in this industry, like how heavily dependent it is on
Yeah.
social
We need
medias
it.
and all that.
We need it.
Yeah, you need it.
Yeah.
It's like,
'Cause-
to be a part of it,
Yeah.
you have to
So
have
you
it.
dance.
tried
You dance
to-
a fine line.
I try to fight it too. Like,
Yeah.
I don't go on my phone that much. I don't post that much. But what am I
Yeah.
doing? I'm listening to podcasts all day.
Yeah.
And what are those
Yeah.
podcasts doing? They're selling me fucking
Products.
Yeah.
I
They're
like
talking
to. I like
me
to
about stuff. They're
Products that
Or
we're
you're on
trying to sell.
YouTube watching a video about something on YouTube.
Sponsors that we're
But
looking for.
I like to do things that are keeping my attention from the moment that I'm in, like a sport, like ride my bike. You know what I'm saying? I like to do things where I escape from this and I don't worry about that, and I just focus on what's going on.
And that's
Because-
good.
because I already
Oh, yeah, yeah,
went,
that's
because I
great.
already went through the whole like I'm feeling bad. What's going on? And I slowly realized like
Yeah.
it's the phone, bro. It's the obsession about
Yeah.
likes, the
Yeah.
what's going on, like me being bored and can someone entertain me? What's entertaining? And I
Yeah.
realized like, what the fuck, bro? Like, remember when it was just us entertaining each other of what's
Yeah.
going on? Like using your brain, like that. Those type of things are very important. That I think we should do,
Yeah, yeah.
and people should practice.
You catch yourself doing that, you know, and yeah, it's good for you to fucking do more of that.
Yes.
And
It's
fucking
crazy
But
though,
porn
because
still got me. I'm
talk
not gonna lie.
We talk
Porn
about that
got
shit,
me
but then what do we want to do? We want to have a successful
Yeah.
podcast.
No
but we
wonder
want
we
wanna
followers.
be we want to be I
Yeah.
don't necessarily want followers. I just want to be able to
sell tickets.
to.
That's all I
Well,
want.
it comes with
I
followers.
just want to be
Still
able
take
to
It comes
like,
with followers.
make
They
a
go hand in
living
hand.
and this is a career and this is what I do. I just want that. I don't necessarily want the followers. I don't want that. I just want to be able to do what I want to do, and that's like do this podcast, do stand up, just be creative.
Fuck bitches.
Yeah,
Oh,
my wife.
Yeah, yeah, my wife.
Yes, fuck my wife.
Oh God,
You
guys,
know what I mean.
you should
I
put
know,
this.
he
You should
said
name
that.
this Politica number 2. Shit, dog.
We really talked about a lot of nothing. We
Nonsense.
know that, but that's what everybody's talking about. Everybody's talking about this nonsense, and they go around in circles, and that's the conversation everybody's
Yeah.
having right now.
We touched on some good points.
Yeah,
Nah, he's just a poet. Him.
we're good.
Are we at an hour?
Yeah, we're like 4 minutes out.
All right.
Guys,
What else
we're
did you
good.
guys have? Do you guys want any shout outs or promotions?
Yeah, I do
or
got a
anything?
shout out. Fuck,
Promoting
man. Let me see if I can
something?
find
Oh
it.
my god, you're supposed to
I
have it
love. Yeah,
ready.
yes, yes.
Ah,
We'll talk about something else while I get it ready.
All right, so I did post. We are back on iTunes. As if you're probably listening to this on iTunes, I think I'm at episode 170 right now. I'm gonna post 171 through 174 throughout this next week. We had some issues with like fucking
Fucking.
what's it called, storage and all that shit.
Yes.
So
The uploads.
yeah, the uploads, like you can only post a certain amount. So I had to upgrade and do all this bullshit, but they're going up. Episode 176 will be up. You know, if you're listening to it, obviously, so it should be up already. And yeah, we should be on time. We're gonna come up with a day, and we got some real shit coming. Now that we got everything handled, we're back on iTunes.
Yes,
Anything
and
else?
we have
I'm
the
happy we're back on
Patreon.
iTunes. We have the Patreon
So
coming
we're
out.
starting that
So this episode, you guys get that hour, right? But guess what?
all the time.
Bonus.
Patreon is on and popping, and if you guys pay for the Patreon, you will get that extra 30 minutes and the visual, the 30-minute visual as well. So it's gonna be crazy, man.
You get a bonus episode.
I wear a wig. It's fucking nuts.
You're getting a bonus episode, 30 minutes. You're getting the whole visuals, and you will get the episode whenever we record. You're gonna get that episode that night ahead of iTunes or whatever. You get it. You get it a few days early. Right?
Yes,
Yes,
yes, sir.
So tonight we're gonna upload the. If this is the Patreon's already up, we're gonna record this episode and we put it up tonight, and you can watch.
How much
it
is the
whenever you
Patreon, Christian?
want. It's gonna be a $5 and $10.
What does $5
That's
and $10 get you? $5 or $10 get you?
Well, I don't know why you would ask me that
Anything you
because we
want.
haven't really did it.
No,
but
we
the
have.
the $5 is gonna get you a bonus episode and the early release.
$10 gonna get you merch.
$10 is gonna get you merch, the bonus, and then it's gonna get you other shit that we are still discussing right now. But right now, $5
A
bucks.
personal
It's
shout out.
Private shout
gonna
out.
be $5 a month, and you're gonna get the iTunes. Obviously, you're gonna get the visuals of the iTunes, which we're only gonna start putting on the Patreon, and we're only gonna post clips and like half the episode on YouTube. And you're gonna get a 30-minute episode and visual every week, so you get all that for $5,
Yes.
which is good.
You know what we should do también, on the $10 one? We should give them. We should go give us your Instagram and we'll roast you for fucking 10 minutes.
No, for
Well,
your
that's what we're
birthday,
talking about.
for your
For $10,
birthday.
Roast
we're gonna
you.
do-
For your
you're gonna
birthday.
get your
I
own
will
video.
listen.
You're gonna get.
I will
skits.
fucking
You're
roast
gonna
your
get our
Instagram.
stand up. You're gonna get a lot of shit that we're working on right now. You have a little 20-minute. I have a little 20-minute. You have a thing. We're gonna upload that up.
Yes.
We're gonna put skits on there. Everything you're gonna get ahead of time, and we're gonna when you sign up, you're gonna get some merch.
And we also have some exclusive skits that are in our storage that I will bring out for the Patreon.
Yes.
Okay, vean, güey. Some stuff that didn't make the cut.
A ver.
The director's
But yeah,
cut.
from now on, we will start only posting the full visual for the episodes on Patreon. So if you guys like those, sign up for the Patreon. You get the full hour every week, and then from now on, we're just gonna start posting like little 15, 20-minute clips, just like how everybody else does.
Let's do it.
iTunes is
Yeah.
still free though. The whole hour you can hear the audio for free. All right, so we don't want you guys to pressure.
Yeah,
you have to
everybody that's
pay,
been
shit
listening
like that.
to
Yeah.
iTunes, nothing's gonna change on iTunes. You're still gonna get an hour every week for free, and that's not gonna change. And we're gonna try to be more on time, and we're gonna pick a day. And now that we have control of everything, we're gonna try to do it our way, and we're gonna try to do it the right way.
What is a $5 and $10 gonna pay besides my fucking child support? What is
It's
it
gonna
going
pay-
for?
It's taking care of the editing. I can answer that
Yeah.
because
We're
yeah.
on our own now,
So-
so,
so-
you
so-
gotta pay for.
No. So it's gonna be. Listen here, guys. You guys are gonna be seeing an upgrade on the visuals. You guys will be seeing clearer shots. You guys will be a nicer background.
Better
You guys,
cameras.
the editor is gonna be editing in peace.
We're gonna make
He's
Scott shower.
he's gonna, Scott's gonna finally buy a fan for his room so he can edit the podcast in cold air. All right, guys. You guys will be
Winter's
paying for his
coming, so we good.
electricity. Yes. So, guys,
No,
if
really,
you, if you support us, the thing is gonna grow. This money's coming back into this.
Yeah, it takes.
We're making this. We're gonna make this look like solid and
We need to,
professional.
yeah, we're on our own now, so we really
takes
need
money to upload it,
So
too.
I
some
guess,
money.
guess what, guys? Let me give you another boner. All right. If this is successful and it keeps growing, that money is going into a pot, and if that pot gets bigger and bigger and bigger,
I get
it's
to get
gonna
out.
finance. It's
I get
gonna
to leave.
finance. We'll buy him out, and it's gonna finance. We'll get another one just like him. Just put glasses on him. You just gotta say fools and dicks. All right. No, nobody's gonna know. We're gonna finance maybe making a movie. You know, fuck it. That's how it happens, baby. That's how it happens. We can. You guys can make that happen. All right. You know who made something like that happen? The Super Troopers. They did that shit. They did that
Scotty
shit.
does.
Oh, you did too. That's right.
That's why he's Scotty.
All right,
the
guys,
filmmaker.
and yeah, that's the episode, right?
Yeah, just thank you guys for still supporting, for being patient with the iTunes. We're back on iTunes. That's
Yeah.
gonna stay. Sorry for the 1 month delay, but we were working
Okay.
some shit out. We're on our own now, so we really need you guys' support more than ever, and we're gonna keep trying to hit it hard. And
last thing. How do they find Patreon and how easy is it to sign up?
It's gonna
Oh,
be on our
I'll post it
Instagram.
with this episode. It'll
Okay.
be on the link with
It's
this
on
episode.
Instagram.
All right,
And we're posted on Instagram. Yeah.
I got a quick shout out,
And
man.
stay tuned for that 30-minute Patreon episode.
Cool.
Yeah.
Quick shout out for me. Hey, happy birthday. It's Tony Perez. He celebrated his birthday on August 24th, and I keep forgetting to bring that shit up. I forget it. I was dying last week, fool, so my bad. Happy birthday. It's Tony Perez,
No,
la
you
güera
didn't.
consentida.
This one told me, hey, fuck.
Saludos.
No, I'm just kidding.
Happy birthday.
Happy
All right,
birthday,
Tony.
Tony.
Bugs, that fool
Yeah,
bugs,
fool,
keep
¿cómo
saying
chinga este vato, güey?
And do the
I
thing.
remember.
Do the outro. Fool.
Guys, keep doing what you're doing. Keep supporting the podcast even more with this Patreon. All right, if you guys pay enough, I will start taking clothes off, and I might show you the fucking thing. I might even show you the third leg walker. I don't give a fuck. All right, OnlyFans up in this bitch. All right, guys, take care. Listen and
We
peace
thank
out.
you- we thank you ahead of time.
And keep listening to our personal podcast. It's Not My Weekend with Jerry Garcia, Cooler Than I Look with Christian Zaragoza, and Time Flies with He's Just a Poet, guys. Take care. Peace.
Peace.